What's good, Centurions? My name is Meredith Linares.
And my name is Jonathan Martinez.
And you're watching our third Beyond the Scoop podcast. On today's podcast, we have a variety of different story topics we wanted to share with you.
But first, I think we should give a shout out to our ASB because of their Spread the Love Day last week.
They spent hours working on preparing this small event for you guys, and they hope you enjoyed their activities.
We've been hearing that many students are not aware of the credit requirements needed to graduate.
There are very specific requirements that all need to be met. If you're missing even one unit of credit, you can't graduate. To fill you in on all the requirements, here are Christian Solano and Kevin Ramos to tell you more about those requirements.
Hello, Centurions. Today we are going to be talking about the high school credits and the requirements to graduate high school.
One of the requirements to graduate high school is that you need 220 credits. To complete these 220 credits, you need to take 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 2 years of science, 1 year of world history, 1 year of U.S. history, 1 semester of American democracy, 1 semester of economics, 2 years of foreign language, 1 year of fine arts, and finally 2 years of physical education. If you need any help for the process to graduate, there are many resources and programs here at Century to help you out. Some of the wonderful programs you can join include Academic Talent Search, Engage 360, the Nicholas Academic Center, and Cal State Fullerton's Upward Bound. The programs are here before school, during school, and after school. Make sure you join one of these programs before senior year, because by your senior year it's going to be really important. Another requirement to graduate high school is that you're going to have a total of 40 hours of community service. One way to finish all these hours is helping our very own library. Here at Century, you can also do your hours by tutoring, joining clubs, and volunteering in community centers.
As you can see from the video, Christian and Kevin explained to you guys and gals that you need 220 credits in order to graduate from Century, as well as 40 community service hours. So make sure that you pass all your classes and complete those community service hours before the end of this year. Don't wait until the last minute to get them done.
And if by any chance you fall behind with your credits, there are many resources here at Century that could help you complete your credits.
I don't personally have experience in the credit recovery classes, but I recommend that you complete your credits in the first time so you don't have to take it a second time.
Now we want to talk about a serious issue that isn't always spoken about, and that's trash. Sometimes we struggle with keeping our campus clean, and that turns out to be an issue for others. Our poor custodians work so hard to keep our campus clean. They work really hard, and you need to do your part. So we have Johnny Thick and Ismael Sixtos, two people to tell you how you can easily help this current problem here at Century.
Hello, Centurions. My name is Johnny.
And I'm Ismael.
And here we'll be talking about Century's trash, and we'll be interviewing one of the staff members.
This is how clean the janitors leave it for us after lunch.
Yeah. I'm here with
Juan.
How do you feel like the trash that the students leave behind?
You know what? I feel bad, and not only for me. I feel bad for you guys, for the kids that come to the school, and you know, you don't want to go back and see a place that's really dirty. I like a really nice and clean environment. So I hope you guys take care of your school, because that's gonna be for your kids too. So that's all.
What do you think that the students should do with their trash?
You know what? It takes me a long time to do. You know, go and get all the trash. I would say it about 3 hours to get all the trash. So.
All right. Please make sure to throw your trash away, because the janitors will appreciate it.
As you heard in the video, the custodians have a rough time cleaning our campus and keeping it clean from trash. It takes around 2 to 3 hours to properly clean up after everyone who leaves their trash behind. Whether it's on the lunch tables or the hallway floors, we ask you to clean up after yourselves in order to help reduce the trash on campus and help the custodians with their time-consuming job. Thank you, Johnny and Ismael, for giving us insight on this issue here at Century.
And now for our final story. We have many teams here at Century that shoot for growing and bettering their programs, but here is Sylvia Soriano and Nelly Medina to tell you more about one of those teams, the girls basketball team.
In total, we have 6 basketball coaches here at Century. We got Coach Damien and Coach Fernie, they're coaches for varsity. We got 4 new coaches this year. For JV, we got Coach Karina and Coach Joanna, and for Frosh, we got Coach Sandra and Coach Fatima. Basketball is a great sport to join because we have amazing coaches that have patience with you and teach you some things you probably didn't even know about basketball. And you also meet a lot of people and soon become friends with them. Hey Sylvia, do you remember the first week of tryouts I wouldn't talk to anyone?
Yes, I do remember that. But now look at you. You can't even stop talking.
Thank you, Nelly and Sylvia, for giving us a great explanation about the girls' basketball team and its coaches that have helped you and others get to where you are now. It's really nice to hear personal experience from others when they aren't sure about trying something. Thank you, girls' basketball coaches, and every other coach here at Century that may be watching. Your work is appreciated, and I'm sure every player is grateful for everything you do. Well, Centurion, sorry to drop the ball, but we've gotten to the end of this podcast. Remember to visit us at theinsidescoop.tv.
At the bottom of the page, you will see the Beyond the Scoop logo. There you can see our latest podcast that has been published.
But before we go, if you have any interesting stories that have happened here at Century that all Centurions should hear about, please email us at beyondthescoop@chs@gmail.com. But anyways, it's been great.
And it's been fun,
But our time here is done.